In this video, we will be going over Napkin.ai, which gives us the ability to create beautiful infographics just from simple text. And this video is divided into three parts. In the first part, we will be going over the basic overview of Napkin.ai. In the second part, we will be testing Napkin.ai with various kinds of text to see what results we are able to get. And in the third part, we will be just generally discussing its scope for developers and automators in its future, right? Because right now the app is indeed in beta, and as you can see for its pricing, both the pro plan and starter plan are at $0, as you can see, free during beta. Currently, I don't think they have announced when the beta will end, but I am going to go over some parts of this AI which I am interested about, specifically its API, which they don't have right now, but I did reach them out about it if they will launch an API. So we will get over it. So let's start with the first part of the video, the overview. As you can see, get visuals from text. So in the big frame, how does this AI work? Basically, it has a dock-like interface. You come, you add some kind of text, you then select a simple button, and that text is transformed into a graphic. Now, as you can see, there are various kinds of graphics you can use, and then individual color schemes for that specific graphic you want to use. We will be doing it practically as well. Then basic icons, these are designing part, as you can see, polishing. And in the big frame, this is what the AI is. It can be used to make presentations, used in blogs and social medias. And good point, this reminded me to show you, I have used this on my social media. I made a carousel where I did use it, as you can see. This was from the AI, same as this, and this as well. And AIs like this can make it so easy to get into the graphic scene. Of course, you can't call yourself a graphic designer, but it does lower the barrier to enter. So let us now test this AI with various kinds of text. So let us just get into it. And alright, a fresh design. As you can see, one thing I found weird is, as you can see, we have a black interface right now, but I was seeing in the pricing page, to have the black interface you will need the pro plan, and I think that is just weird. Why do you need to keep the black interface behind a paywall? So let let us test it out, right? So sales, leads, marketing, and content. Let us see what it is able to create from just words. You just hover around it and you will see a electric sign, right? Click on that, it will analyze it, and then we will get various options, right? As you can see, various graphics design, and they added a lot of graphic design. Back when this AI was released, there were like only 3 to 4 options for graphics, but now there are a lot of them, so you will not run out of them. As you can see, generate more, right? So other thing that comes after you click is their individual style, that is the color, right? So let us just use the basic one, and as you can see, from 4 words you are able to create this: content, engaging material, supporting marketing and sales, marketing, sales leads. And the best part about this AI is that with just a simple click over here, export, we can download this graphic, and it can be in any of the format: PDF, PNGs, or SVG, light, dark, and you have the ability to remove its background, so you can just paste it onto your design. And then of course the resolution. So this AI has so much scope. Like if they play it correctly, this AI will become the mainstream. And this is what excites me about it, because if they give us an API ability where you can just hit it with some text and in return we get designs like this, it will be so much easier to automate content aspects, right? Like imagine sending a request with some words, and in response you get a graphic like this, and then you can use something like make.com to upload this graphic in your socials and automate so much of the work. And now that then we have used some words as the example, let us use a normal sentence, right? Let us use sales is the base of any business. Let us see what we're able to get from this line. You know what? Let us do something. Let us type something else as well. Oops. Yeah, the role of sales in business success, revenue generation, business operation, growth and success. Roles of sales in business of success, and as you can see, I think it did pretty good. Let me know what do you think of it in the comments below. So yeah, let me know what do you think of these graphics based on a sentence, and let us try another sentence, but this time not of marketing or business. Let us say King the lion is the king of the jungle. Let us see what it creates based on this, because this AI is supposed to create graphics for business settings. So let us see what it creates for something like this. Okay, majestic symbol of leadership, strength, dominance, role in courage, authority, lion as a symbol. That is pretty good considering that this is mainly used for business contexts. Role in ecosystem, strength, not bad. I honestly thought it would mess it up, but it didn't disappoint. So let me know what do you think of something like this as well. A sentence which is not business type, if you get what I mean. So let us now try a paragraph. First a business context paragraph, and then something, not business related. So let us say you should Alright, so I did try to make it some business related at the start, but I was like, let's try to throw it the AI off. Let us see what it is able to create from this. As you can see, weekly YouTube post, daily Instagram post, and then unrelated statement. What does that supposed to mean? I mean, you can't blame the AI. Unrelated statement. Let us generate more and see what graphics does it create. YouTube post, Instagram, miscellaneous statement, apples and World War II. I mean, I honestly cannot complain. It did a good job, right? It, yeah, it did a good job, right? 8 out of 10. It honestly would have been interesting to see it create a section in the graphic where it goes over World War II, but apart from, instead of it saying 2020 like I entered, it automatically fact checks and enter the correct data in the infographic. That would have been an amazing feature. Alright, so now honestly I think we are done in this from the second part in the second part of our video. I think this was a good representation of what this AI is capable of. Now let us go over some of the things that this AI or the company can do to really facilitate developers and automators. First thing that I actually reached out to them on their email to ask them about if they will be launching any API service for graphics where we can just request and send the payload, where you will just enter a sentence or anything, and in request we can get a file of the graphic which is made on the request we send, right? That would be amazing. And honestly that was the main topic I wanted to discuss when it comes to the future of this AI, because I'm going to be honest with you, most of the people that will be using this AI will be using it for its ability to create these graphics out of text, right? That is the main thing. Like if they completely start the business from scratch and their main value point was to create graphics from text, that would work as well. And I think that is what they are trying to steer towards. That is why they have given us the ability to straight up export it. And I cannot complain with what they have built. This type of AI has a lot of potential, and if they give API as a service in their pro plan or enterprise plan, there will be a lot of white label or wrapper SaaS ideas that do come into mind, right? Where you can just create a basic website and make a search, make a text bar where people enter their sentence or word and click enter, and API request is sent to Napkin.ai. Napkin.ai creates the infographic and sends it back, and you show the graphic that was made to the person who entered the text as if you made that text, you made that graphic, but in reality it was just Napkin AI and you have just made a Napkin AI wrapper. So that is something that can be created if they manage to launch API. And yeah, well, can't have any promises right now because of course the app is still in beta, and honestly they might be cooking up something if they have still kept this AI in beta for such a long time. It has been a couple of months, but yeah, honestly, that is all I wanted to cover in this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if AI and automation is something that interests you, and make sure to check out my Instagram where I keep you updated with the latest AI news. Thank you for watching.